Welcome to Me Parenting Coaching Academy. In this video, we are going to see how I have developed a care system and care triangle. In this video, we are going to discuss about how I have developed a care system and what is about care system. What are the elements are there in care system? Let's go there. I have started my journey, completed my Bachelor of Physiotherapy from Tirupati. So then after that I have done my internship in Nizam Institute of Medical Sciences. After completion of internship, I have joined in Kamneni Hospitals in LB Nagar, where I worked for around 6 years. There I got opportunity to work with children, and whatever NICU cases are there, they used to call me. So from there I got interest in pediatrics. I have started to develop learning and doing things for neonates and infants and children. So after that I have planned to do my masters in early intervention in disability studies from National Institute for Mentally Handicapped. Now the name has changed. Now it is called as a National Institute for Empowerment of Persons with Intellectual Disabilities. It is situated in Secunderabad in Old Boinpalli. It is National Institute which provides intervention, assessment and intervention for the special needs children. After completion of that one, I worked there for around 1 year in early intervention department as a guest faculty. In National Institute, we don't have any NICU facilities. During our training, we used to visit military hospital where we have provided intervention, learned and provided intervention in NICUs. After that, I moved to Little Star Children Hospital, where we will provide from high risk infants, neonates, provide early intervention. So I worked there. Then I moved to APD. It's called as a Association for People with Disabilities. It is presented in Bangalore. It is 60 years organization where they are providing intervention for the special needs children. They are having a school, and it is basically CBR type of programs they will do. Community based rehabilitation they are going to do. In this APD, what I liked about this early intervention program is this program has started in 6 districts in North Karnataka: Bangalore, Bijapur, Gadag, Koppal, Haveri and Bagalkot and Ilkal. In these places there are people are there. Each district there are 5 people. I used to train them. So they are going to learn about early intervention, how to provide intervention to the children. This is the basic concept of this early intervention program is we used to go to the children's home, then provide intervention, empower the parent so they can provide intervention to their children. Weekly once or twice they are going to come to our center and we will provide intervention and we will explain the parent. The main motto of this program is empowering the parents. Parents has to be taught about how to take care of their children as well as how to provide intervention for their children. During this time, we thought that going to home and providing, some parents are interested, some parents are not interested, because they are having other works, they are engaged with other children, they are not able to focus on these children. They are only feeding and whatever means like bathing, dressing, they are doing all these activities, but when coming to the intervention, I feel that not that much sufficient for their children. So I have designed a 6 days residential training program where parents are going to stay for 6 days with us, with their children, where I have taught them from morning, like brushing, bathing, dressing, toileting, and intervention activities. So I have done and demonstrated to the parents, I taught to the parents, I make them to learn and do in a practical way in front of me. So that makes the parent, they have learned very quickly. See, you can see that bathing I have explaining to the parents, like feeding, this training, where I have seen that whenever I have during this 6 days residential program, I have seen that most of the parents are very confident about taking care of their children and providing intervention to their children. I have seen significant improvement within 6 days of training, because parents have no distractions during 6 days of time. They are only focusing on their children. They engaging with us, and we are, if they are having any problem, I am going to teach them how to do the if they are having any problem, I am going to teach them how to deal with it, how to do necessary next step for their children. This is like making the parent to learn these activities with other children. So the children are loved it and they have engaged in that activity. Parents also feel that they are confident to provide intervention for their children. See, here for neck control, I am teaching the parents about how to do activity and providing support for the head. This is a sensory, outdoor sensory activities where we used to use sand, rocks, all those things, so they can make the children to walk on there. This is outdoor activities. These are all some my training photos. Apart from the parents, I have also trained RBSK staff, Anganwadi, ASHA workers, DRWs, ANMs about how to identify importance of early intervention, how to do simple assessment, how to refer if they are, where they have to refer for their children if they are having any issues. These are all things I have taught them about during this training. After working there, I moved to KIMS Hospital in Secunderabad, where I used to work with NICU children who are high risk, like preterm or any issues during delivery. I have to got opportunity to provide intervention to NICU children. After that, I worked in Butterflies Child Development Center. It is a center for holistic development center. It is started by Dr. Pranati Gupta. She is a pediatric neurologist, where we used to provide intervention for the children, and basic main aim is to empower the parents. From there, after working APD and KIMS and Butterflies, I got idea that if you, rather than doing intervention coming for the children to coming to center, it is better to empower the parents about how to do assessment, intervention in basic things in home itself. So that will give more impact. In scientifically also it's proven that when the parents are involved in the intervention, the children are going to progress more and rapidly. Because if you go to the therapy center, daily if you go to the therapy center, how much time, daily 24 hours is there. How much time therapists are going to provide intervention? 45 minutes, 1 hour, maximum is 1.5 hours. Remaining time, the child is with parents, around 23 hours. Only 1 hour or 1.5 hour they are going to stay in therapy centers. Remaining 23 hours they are in with parents. If the parents don't have knowledge about child development, how to do assessment, how to support their children, the children's progress will be less. If the parents are nurtured, parents have learned about assessment and providing intervention for their children, we have seen a drastic improvement in their children. Parents also feel that confident and they are going to enjoy providing intervention to the children. While working in Butterflies and Kims, I have written a book about age appropriate toys. What are the toys parents should use and what are the benefits? Because these toys should be selected age appropriately, not randomly. For example, if the child is first class, if you are going to give him a 10th class book, how it feels? Same thing like that. Toys also very essential part in children's development. So I have written one book about age appropriate toys. What are the toys we should use for children development? In this book I have discussed how to select a toy, what are the benefits of toys, depends on age appropriate. See, you can see here I have divided like birth to 3 months, 3 to 6 months, 7 to 12 months, 13 to 24 months, 25 to 36 months. What are the toys the parents should use? This is not like a book, these are the only toys you should use. But the thing is, the parents should get concept of why you are using toys, what are the benefits the child will get by using these toys. After COVID, I moved to Guntakal. Presently, I am running a clinic, Praja Hospital. It's a physiotherapy and rehabilitation center. There I have developed Me Parenting Coaching Academy. The main purpose is to empower parents. Parent has to be taught about assessment, intervention and taking care of their children. There I have developed a care system. It is a 5 steps care system. We will discuss about one by one in this program. First, C means connect with your child. Connection is very important for the child to learn and develop. For example, whenever you are going to visit a hospital, by seeing the doctor, child is going to cry. Why? By seeing someone who knows like mother, father, he smiles. But seeing the doctor, he cries. Because he is not connected with doctor. He is connected with parents. Because the parents are going to take care. They are going to uh, complete the children's needs. So that's why the child is connected with you. He is not connected with doctor. So whenever he sees some other person, he is going to cry. Another example is, another good example. So for example, for personally, if you are having any problem, if you are having any secret, to whom you are going to share? Think about that one. To whom you are going to share? The person who knows more, who you trust, for that person only you are going to share. For example, you are going to share with your best friend. Why? Not with random people. Because you are connected that person, you trust that person, you believe that person. That's the reason you are going to share with them. Same thing like that, the child is first has to connect with you, then he is going to express, and then he is going to play, understand and learn. Learning is going to happen when you connected with your child. See, you are going to share with father or friends. Same thing for a baby, everything is a parent. If the parents are not connected, the child is not going to learn. Before learning, the connection is very important for the children. Second step is assess development at home. It's a parent should understand development is a child's progress. It is not like a labeling your child, telling that it is like a exam for the children whenever they are going to go to the school. After doing assessment, you are going to know that the children, where he is having strength, where he is having weakness, where they need support, how he is doing, age appropriately he is doing or not. That's information you will get from assessment. By knowing this, your children's strengths and weaknesses, it will give idea about what your child needs. By using simple assessment tools, you can do at home itself. Because the children are going to stay longer period of time with you, most of the time with you, you should observe about how the child is doing activities. Then you can do assessment very easily. You know that my child is doing this one, this activity he will do it, this activity he will not do it. You know very clearly. Then it's very easy to understand and support your child. When you learn how to observe, how to identify his strengths and weaknesses, it gives more confidence that what are the areas you are going to support the child, which area the child needs more support. Like for example, if the child is after exams, you are going to get conclusion that he is weak in English or maths or science. Depending on that one, which subject he is weak, depending on that one, you are going to provide support to their children. Same thing for assessment. By using simple tools, you can do home assessment. It gives clarity to you. As a parent, it gives clarity to you. R means routine brain stimulation, because early years are going to be matter. Early years and last trimester to early years, birth to 3 years, the child development, brain development is going to be rapid. By end of 2 years, around 80% of adult brain going to form during early years. It's very essential to provide brain stimulation repeatedly, because the children are going to learn through repetition, not by dictating to them. They are not going to learn by dictating. Initial years, the children need repetition. Whatever repetition you are going to do it, the children are going to learn. See here, the children are going to learn through repetition, not by dictating. The activities you are doing routinely, regularly, that gives more confidence, and it is a chances of the children are going to learn early. The daily routines will give opportunity for developmental growth. For example, if you are keeping the child in prone and showing the toy, if you are doing daily morning, afternoon, evening, 3 to 5 minutes, the child get opportunity to lift head and see that a toy, so he develop neck control. Like this simple routine activities which helps the children to learn about neck control as well as looking for the toys. These routine brain stimulation activities, it should not be done like a doing therapy and all things. These stimulation activities has to be incorporated daily routines like feeding, dressing, bathing, carrying, playing, all this, whatever activity you are going to do with the children, you should plan in a such a way that it is going to help the child in a brain stimulation activities. In this like Mere Parenting Coaching Academy, the main purpose of starting this one is make the parent to learn, provide if the children are preterm or they are having a special needs, difficulty in neck control or sitting, standing, walking, if they are having a difficulty in that areas, how to provide intervention during this doing daily routines as well as providing intervention to the children. If you provide intervention like that, the children are going to learn more. So for example, if you are going to daily going to therapy center, I am also therapist, I am also provide daily one-to-one intervention to the children in my clinic. I have seen that initial 10-15 days the children will cry whenever if they are going to come to me, they are going to cry. After some time they are going to learn, enjoy. But the thing is, they are going to stay with me only for 1.5 hours. Remaining hours they are going to with parents. The parents should know how to provide intervention while feeding. So for example, if the children having a problem in hand, while feeding, by giving a spoon or something, spoon holding in child's hand, by support you can try to feed him like this with the bottles, with two handle bottles, you can make the child to hold and make him to lift. In this activity he is going to learn about self control, means like using both arms and try to feed himself. If he is going to learn, he will try to repeat that activity. If he enjoys, he try to repeat and again and again. It will make the children make independent, and their hands are, if the tight also, they are going to moving. It provide intervention like that. So whatever activity you are doing, you should plan in a such a way that the children problem also we have to address, and we have to go for next steps. Like this, you have to provide intervention. See, intervention is not like one day you sit with the child for 24 hours, then provide intervention. Child is, from next day onwards, the child is going to fully normal. No. This is a continuous process. The small actions are going to produce significant difference in child development over a period of time. That's the reason parents' empowerment is very essential. Parents should learn how to assess, connect, assess and provide brain stimulation activities. E is everyday therapy through play. Every parent are going to spend with their time. You have to play with the child with meaningfully. If you are going to play means, if every child, neonate, infant and children, everyone is going to learn through play. It is scientifically proven that there is no other medium the children are going to learn. If the play is the way they are going to learn, the toys are the tools. For play, you need tools. Without toys, without tools, you are not going to play with the children. So, toys and play are very essential for children development. Whenever you are going to play, most of the parents think that they are giving a toy to the child. They think that the child is playing. That by doing that one, the child is not going to learn anything. For example, see, the children, if they give toy, they don't know how to use it, what it is, how they have to use it. They don't know. They are not going to learn. It is like a giving book to the child without explaining anything. You think that by rotating a page, the children are going to learn. If you for first time, if the children you are going to give ABCD book, you think that by moving the pages, the child is going to learn and these ABCDs and all things. No, we have to sit and make the child to understand how it is. If the not able to understand, we hold his hand, make them to write A, B, C, D like that. Same thing like that. Whenever you are going to give a toy, you should explain what it is, what color it is, how we have to use, how to explore. That the thing we have to play. We have to explain to the children. Then it is going. Their children are going to learn. The children brain are going to develop. The children are naturally designed learn through play. Play supports movement, because movement means to holding a toy, the child going to towards the toy. The language, whatever information you are going to give, they are going to listen repeatedly. If we are telling that one, so he is listen and understand, thinking and processing, social interaction, all these things are going to be. So once if the child is, you have given rattle, the child knows how to, if you make the move it, the sound will come. So next time if you give the same rattle, the child knows, no need to explain about this, the child immediately move like this. So they are going to learn through repetition. Only thing is, initially you have to make them to learn how to use it, then they are going to do it. Separating daily life, therapy therapy is not like a different thing. When whatever time, whatever opportunity you are having, you have to provide in a such a manner that the child will get support what he needs during that play. Yes is support and progress. Development is not a race, it's a journey. It's we have to provide over period of time the child, we should support and confidence to the parent as well as child. Previously I have discussed like that, uh, one day 24 hours you are going to give the support, confidence to the child, next day he is going to be normal. No, it is a continuous process. You should monitor, like the child is going to school, if one day he is not going to learn everything. It's 1 year program. If he has to move from LKG to UKG, it's 1 year, it will take 1 year. Like that the children are going to be means learning, it's a process. The children are need encouragement, not discouragement. Whatever small things the child is doing, you have to encourage, support. It feels the child is going to feel confident, he is going to repeat and again. Whenever he is doing something, you are scolding, you are saying loudly, the child stops doing that one. He is not going to learn. The children are going to do mistakes, but calmly you have to make the, because whenever you are going to give rattle to the child move it and then throws it. They will repeat how many times you are going to do it, because they are going to enjoy and learn by doing like that. You should not be frustrated by doing like this. No, you make them to learn. We have to be patient, we have to be give encouragement to the child. The parents also need encouragement, because you have to observe, because if you are working on neck control, the neck control doesn't going to happen in 1 day 2 days. Small progress. Initially the children are going to turn like this, this side, and momentarily he lifts it for some time. These small achievements also you have to celebrate. You have to observe small things, then you will get confidence that my child is progressing. Whatever efforts you are going to do it, your child is progressing. You have to be in a observational mode. Every time you have to observe your child, how he is doing, how he is performing. And parents has to create positive environment in home. If the parents are negative, if their parents are thinking about negative thoughts, is my child is going to get this milestone, how much time I have to do it, you should be not in a negative mode. You should be in a every time confident and positive mode, so you can see in your child progress. When you get confidence, for child progress, the parent should need discipline and consistency. Discipline your, while doing activity, you should be disciplined, and consistency. Every time you have to, every day, every opportunity you have to provide intervention to the children. You have to support whatever the child requires. Here the parents are not just caregivers, they are life shapers of your child. If the parents get confident, parents, if they know how to connect with the child, how to assess child at home, by assessing, if they know what are the strengths and weaknesses, which area we have to provide intervention. For example, if the child by 4 months or 5 months, the child not able to hold the neck, if you know that the child, we have to work on neck control for this child, it gives clarity about assessment. Routine brain stimulation activities, whenever you are doing bathing, brushing and all things, you should provide neck control activities. For example, for neck control, the arms also very important, shoulders also very important. Whenever you are, if the children are tight, they may find difficulty in neck control. For that children, whenever you are going to put shirt or banyan, anything, you lift the hand straight, then put it like that. You have to, even though if the tight, how much ever possible, you have to lift and put that one. If these hands are going to up and down, this movement repeatedly if you are doing, this develop strength to this muscle. It helps in neck control. Like that, everyday routine brain stimulation activities, everyday therapy through play. The parents has to engage in play through meaningfully, not by giving toys to the child and seeing the child is playing. The children are not going to learn much about that one. When you spend quality time with the children, the children are going to learn. And support and progress. After doing assessment, you know that which area the children need support. Depending on that one, you should provide support to the children. It will give confidence to you as well as your children. You should provide positive environment home, then your children are going to progress. For this reason, I have developed simple care system. So the parents are going to be learn about these things, how to provide intervention, doing bathing, brushing, toileting and feeding. It's simple activities you can learn and apply. So your child is going to grow faster. In this video, I have discussed about the care system. Same way, I have developed cares triangle: play, toys, home. In next videos, I am going to discuss about the cares triangle, importance, how it is beneficial for this women. The main purpose of creating Me Parenting Coaching Academy and care system is to empower parents so they can provide intervention at home for their children, so they can see their progress. When the parents are confident, they feel confident, the children definitely they are going to improve. I have trained more than 3,000 to 5,000 parents. So whoever learned, whoever practices, their children are going to develop faster when compared to providing therapies every day. Therapy is needed when required, but parents' empowerment is must. Parents should know about their children's strengths and weaknesses. Then children are going to develop. Hope you are understand about care system. Implement this care system for your child. See progress, and we'll meet on next video. Thank you.